Hey guys, it's Taylor back with Over Taylor, and today we're reacting to paranormal videos. So let's get into it. It is slightly dark in the room right now. It is going to rain. I just have a feeling it's gonna rain like really hard. Also, let me know if you're getting tired of these paranormal videos because I've been doing a lot. I just kind of don't have any other ideas, and I feel like every video is different. So let's get into it. Hopefully my audio doesn't cut out this time. Testing. Okay, it all seems to be working. Let's get into it. Let me get my Diet Coke open here.
Welcome to Fearsome Top 5. Over the last few years, I've seen thousands of creepy videos, so I decided to put together a list of the top 10 scariest ghost videos of all time.
Hopefully we don't see any
Number 10.
duplicates.
A mom of 3 named Erica Jordan often shares small everyday moments of her life online. One night after her kids climbed into bed, she decided to say goodnight to them through the security camera in their room. But when she did, she got a response that sent chills down her spine.
Good night, love you.
Good night, love you.
Right after Erica said goodnight, but seconds later, something far more disturbing was heard. A deep, raspy voice whispering, "Good night, Mommy." When Erica replayed the footage, her heart sank. At the time, only her children were in the room, and neither of them could have made a voice like that. So the question is, who or what was caught on that camera? Number 9.
I think for that one, oh my god, is it raining outside? Did I call it? I think for that one, I don't know, I feel like, where's my book? I feel like it could be just like one of the kids repeating like, "Good night, Mommy," but in like a deeper voice to like scare her, I guess. I don't know. I feel like I'm leaning more towards that than anything being haunted. Or maybe like a glitch from the camera and it replayed it, but at like a deeper, I don't know. I don't really feel like it's paranormal. I'm leaning more towards the child did it. So I'm gonna give that a 4. Next.
After living in his house for years without a single strange incident, the last thing a man named Troy expected was paranormal activity. His home had always felt pretty normal, with nothing out of the ordinary ever happening. Until one day, when a security camera caught something deeply unsettling.
Girl. I've seen this video like 4,000 times, but I don't think I've seen it on my account. So I'll watch it. What is that sound? Also, is this like a rack of sunglasses? Is that not a dog? Because I know they have a dog in this video. Also, what type of freaking closet is this? I'm just like, what? What are all these things? Okay, another demonic growl. Okay. Okay.
While Troy was away, his security camera suddenly picked up the unsettling sound of loud banging coming from inside the house, seemingly from the basement, as the door slowly opened on its own.
So it's a basement.
Moments
demon.
later, things took a darker turn when
Why
a
are
deep guttural growl
basements
echoed through the room, followed by the door violently slamming shut. As far as Troy knows, no one was home at the time,
Also,
and there's no
can't spell
sign of
basement,
anyone
apparently.
being there to cause it. And unfortunately for Troy, this wasn't a one-off incident, because just 6 days later, his camera captured this.
I would like to see this chair over here. This one. Right there. Right there. Move. Like out. So that I could see nobody was where the camera can't see. There we go. Okay, basement demon. Also, my question is, how did it get out of the... Also, that's really weird that he literally came back at the time of activity. But like, it got like out of the basement. They opened the door, but then it closed it and was pounding on it again. If this were me in this scenario, I would just think that I forgot to push in all the chairs and close the doors. Also, wait, sorry I'm talking so much. Why do they have a TV above their dining table? And a TV right there. Like, no hate, but I've never seen somebody have a TV in their dining room. It's almost like he knows it's the basement.
From chairs being dragged across the room to objects being thrown and doors once again opening on their own, Troy was left stunned by what he saw when he returned home. And in the days that followed, this disturbing activity didn't stop, but instead moved around the house, as the camera in his attic was the next one to catch something unexplainable.
Oh, I don't think I've seen this clip. Also, my question is, what prompted him to put a camera in the attic? And where does this door lead? Right? Right. I feel like this thing you probably couldn't move with like a fishing line. Probably couldn't close this door. Okay. Got it.
The stuffed animal sitting on the desk slowly began
Whoa,
to
I can't
rotate
count.
before suddenly being knocked to the floor. At the exact same time, a small door nearby crept open, as if something on the other side was trying to get out. It swung back and forth, opening and slamming shut over and over. But with no one else in the attic, how could any of this be happening? The cameras kept recording, and before long, the activity escalated, eventually leading to Troy's son having a terrifying encounter with a dark presence inside their home.
He like did not second guess that. He was like that.
Once again,
Open.
the small attic door slowly crept open on its own. Troy's son noticed it immediately, and out of curiosity took a peek inside, only to run off screaming moments later. According to Troy, his son claims he saw a ghostly face staring back at him. To this day, Troy still can't explain the things that happened in his home, but he might just want to invest in some holy water in a spray bottle, just in case that face ever shows up again. Number 8.
All right, I think I'm gonna give that an 8. The first clips, wow. I guess it's too early in the morning for me to be filming because I can't spell, count, or speak. The first clips, I feel like could have possibly been faked somehow, like out of the range of the camera. Maybe somebody was like pushing the furniture, but also that bench moved in the view of the camera. And you can't move furniture with fishing line. I feel like it would take like a bunch of fishing line. So there's that. Based on the attic, like I feel like you would have to have fishing line like on the objects. Pulling, like somebody would have to be visible if they were pulling fishing line the way the objects were moving. I don't really feel like you can push a door. I'm like thinking of different things like how could this have been faked? But you can't open and close the door. You can't close a door with fishing line. And then the last clip with the ghostly face, you know, I don't really like when people are assuming it's ghosts because it makes me feel like it's fake. But I guess if that's what you've seen and you really have no other descriptive adjective to describe what you saw, I mean, I guess you use that, but I'm gonna give the basement demon, I think I'm gonna give it an 8. I would like some more footage, but it was a pretty good one. I have never seen the attic footage, which really added on to the score that it got. But let's move on to the next one, number 8.
After the sun went down and the sky turned black, everything was silent in one suburban neighborhood. On one of the houses, a woman that goes by AC Casey has a security camera set up to keep an eye on her street. But when motion was detected out front, she was caught off guard when she saw what her camera captured. A pale, ghostly figure was caught on camera walking across the street in front of her house. This eerie figure slowly drifted to the left, its body appearing almost transparent. Whatever this was, it clearly didn't look like a living person. Its body was unnaturally white and hazy, more like an apparition than anything human. Thankfully for AC Casey, this was the first and last time this figure appeared. Still, I'd be keeping my doors locked at night, just in case.
Kind of looks like Marcus the Worm.
Number 7.
Okay, here's my thing. He said it was white and hazy. Girl, look at the surroundings. There's no color. Everything is white and hazy. Like, I bet that tree is green. I don't know. I would like to know when this footage was taken. I feel like that will definitely help. Because I feel like it's just a person. Or Marcus the Worm. It can't be Bigfoot. I was thinking Bigfoot, but I feel like it would have to be, like, bigger than the stop sign right here. Let's see. I'm gonna give that, let me think. I really can't think of numbers today. I'm gonna give that, let's give it a 5. I'll just go straight down the middle, 5. 50% chance of it being real or fake. Next. Oh, oops, let's move on to the next one, please and thank you. 7.
Urban exploring can be thrilling, stepping inside abandoned places that have been
Thank
forgotten
you.
and left to decay. But while exploring locations like these, it's always important to stay alert, because you never know who or what might be inside with you. One urban explorer, known as Canic Massive Explorers Online, set out to investigate an old abandoned mansion. Before heading inside, he recorded a quick video of the exterior. But later on, when reviewing the footage, he noticed something that made his blood run cold.
Whoa.
In the second floor window, someone or something was caught moving around. A pale
Girl.
white figure quickly darted past the window. This haunting figure unnaturally glided by, without the man recording even noticing. But could this chilling sight have been a warning before he stepped inside the mansion? You decide.
Girl, go back. All right, I'm gonna put this in slow speed. Like, boom. Can I not? Okay.
Caught moving around.
Be quiet. Let's look very closely. So it's moving, and then all of a sudden something happens to its like face. Show me the other window. Okay, it kind of almost looked like something cropped it. Like it looks almost clearer than this, like, I guess resolution of the video. I don't know. It looks fake. It looks like it has sharper lines. I don't know. It's also like it contrasts the color of the background a lot. Hold on. I want to see it in the second one. So it's moving, and then it comes over here. No? Yes, it did. They're gaslighting me. Hold on. It's also moving with the camera. I don't know. It's giving fake. It's giving fake. It's like a fake sticker. Not like a sticker. I'm just gonna put sticker. I'm giving that a 2 because maybe there is some possibility that it's real, but I have a feeling that it's not real. It just looks like something like an overlay. All right, back to our regularly scheduled programs. Oops, wrong button. Playback speed 1, volume up.
A white figure quickly.
Oops, too far.
You decide. Number 6. Over on a TikTok account called Callie Lau, a video was posted back in 2020 that captured something truly chilling. Just after 9 p.m., as a young girl was about to walk through her front door, a home security camera recorded something downright hair-raising.
Because it's not fully dark yet.
Okay, what in the Vecna?
Just moments after entering the house, it became clear that something had been watching her from the distance. As soon as she stepped out of frame, a chilling figure emerged and began moving through the yard. It slowly crept closer to the house, eventually stopping to stare directly at the front door. Whatever this unnerving figure was, it gave off an unmistakably bad vibe, and its intentions did not seem harmless. Thankfully, the young girl was already safe inside, and this creepy-ass man ghost thing hasn't been seen again since. Number 5. Over on the YouTube channel, Sidestep Adventures into History.
Pause. I'm gonna give Mango/Vecna a 6 because with cameras, I kind of feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like some things on camera, wow. I feel like some things that are caught on camera are just like glitches or camera artifacts. But that one, I don't know, that one seemed a little different, so I'm gonna give it a 6.
Robert travel across the southeastern United States, uncovering forgotten places. From crumbling ghost towns to long abandoned structures, their mission is to document these locations before time erases them completely. During one expedition, they set their sights on an isolated home deep in the woods known as the Willis Place. Dan and Robert surveyed the outside of the house, keeping an eye out for anything interesting. And as they made their way inside, it was clear that not much was left besides the decaying walls. But things soon took a chilling turn as Dan and Robert made the brave decision to crawl under the house.
Girl. That house is being held up by rocks.
So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right? What is that? Oh, that's weird. Here. That is strange. You heard that, right, Dan?
Yes, I did.
That was weird. All right, that's enough of this old house for a minute. We're gonna go look at something else.
Hello?
Sounded just like footsteps.
That's not funny.
No.
All right, you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
While under the house, the chilling sound of footsteps can be heard pounding on the floor above them.
So that's a 1958 Coke bottle, right? What is that?
Wow. That does not sound added in.
This hair-raising moment immediately sent the guys scurrying to get out from under the house. But as they cautiously took a look inside, all they saw were empty rooms as they realized that no one was there. There were no footprints, no animals, no signs that anyone had been there at all. And whatever made that noise sounded less like a critter and more like boots thumping on wood. To this day, Dan and Robert have no explanation for what they heard in that house. So what do you think was walking above them? Number 4.
I am gonna give that an 8 because it sounds like their footsteps, but maybe like a little lighter. And also it doesn't sound like an audio added in. I'm gonna give it an 8. And I don't know. I get the feeling that they didn't fake it for some reason. So let's move on to number 4.
A woman named Lauren Combs lives in a house that she firmly believes is haunted. Starting in 2021, creepy, unexplainable things began to happen around her. Things that only seemed to happen when she was home alone. She quickly turned to TikTok, where she would upload videos of the alarming activity in her home in hopes that someone could give her some answers.
Girl, don't open. So she just let a demon inside her house or something. Oh my god.
Luna, come on.
That's like one of the number 1 rules. You don't open the door. Somebody's trying to get in and nobody's there. That's why you use the peephole. Or in our door, it's like got this glass, but you can turn it on and off. Like it'll mist over and then it'll get clear. There's like a button you can turn it on and off as like the peephole, I guess. Which is girl, if you don't have a peephole, is that what it's called? The eye hole thing? You should probably get one. And you just let in spirit in your home. So expect some activity inside your home.
Things like this began to happen more and more frequently, making Lauren grow even more frightened of what was lurking in her house.
See, I feel like fear, does it fear build? Yeah, it's inside.
Out of nowhere, the bottle on the counter tipped over, almost as if it had been aggressively pushed.
Yep, that's a
Lauren
ghost.
never touched it, and the cat hadn't gone anywhere close. So what caused it to fall? With each passing day, the incidents became harder to ignore, and Lauren found herself growing more unsettled.
Whoa, I'm sorry. But I'm not sorry that I can't do something. 19 minutes, people. Just to be clear, 19 minutes until 6 o'clock. I'm sure this brings a whole new level.
So I'm trying to be as calm as possible with all this stuff that is going on in my house. The books fell from that shelf. Thank you, Turtle. These are the books that fell, which is fine. Ignore my nails. I dyed someone's hair. This was one. The other. This one wouldn't be so bad if what was said on the TV as soon as the books fell, right after.
But I'm not sorry that I gave you something. 19 minutes, people. Just to be clear, 19 minutes until 6 o'clock.
What the shit?
Girl, there better not be a figure. Yep, you're in the upside down now. Maybe the electricity's going out.
Oh my god.
Oh wow, you can hear. What is that?
These terrifying events left Lauren on edge.
Okay.
And things continued to get worse as the entity in her home began
Y'all
to
gonna
get
be
physical.
surprised.
Because my shirt is 6 and I won. I gave you 6 points, I'm deducting 7. This is ridiculous. Don't make me think about numbers again.
I've seen this clip. I did not know that this was tied to all these other clips. I have seen this clip.
Your horticulture is harvestable. Ah, good call, thank you. Hurry happily and Hank is hungry.
As Lauren sat on the couch, something we can't see tugged at her hair, like an invisible hand had grabbed it. She quickly turned around, expecting to find someone standing behind her, but no one was there. A few weeks later, while Lauren was home with a friend, they noticed the dogs suddenly began acting strange. They paced back and forth, whining as if they could sense something neither of them could see. Lauren realized the dogs kept staring out the window that faced the backyard, and that's when she remembered the camera she had recently installed outside. Curious and uneasy, she pulled up the footage, and what she saw made her blood run cold.
Okay, I'm getting chills now. Also, girl, how close does your chair need to be to the TV?
Someone out there.
At this point, she should just get like cameras on every side and corner of her house. Is that Slenderman? Girl, that shit is so creepy. I mean, I guess it could just be like a glitch or an artifact, but the fact that it stands out against the dark forest.
Out by the tree line in her backyard, something can be seen slowly pacing back and forth. It wasn't fully solid, its body almost completely transparent against the darkness. The moment Lauren saw it, she broke down in tears. Seeing that figure outside made everything feel incredibly real. And in that instant, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was staring at whatever had been haunting her home. Number 3.
Okay.
Back.
I'm giving that a 10. I'm giving that a 10. Probably shouldn't have invited that thing into your house. The books, that was one of the creepiest clips. The fact that one of the books said 19 minutes, that was probably, out of all the books it tossed off the shelf, those were creepy. Those are really creepy. The lights flickering, it could have been like an electrical thing, but ghosts do mess with electricity and EMF, so possibility that it was caused from the spirit. So I'm gonna give that a 10. Oh, and the hair pulling, I've seen that before. Creepy clip. The dogs barking, I want to know if that clip was taken at the same time that the outside clip was taken. But yeah, I would say get a fence to that forest. That's creepy. And maybe don't invite things in that are not human and alive. 10. Very creepy. I definitely think there's something going on there. Next.
2016, a woman named Genevieve was home alone with her young daughter Lorelei. As Genevieve sat in the living room watching TV, she overheard her daughter talking to herself in the dining room. Curious, she began recording as she called Lorelei into the room. But when she reviewed the footage, she realized something else had been caught. Something downright bone-chilling.
Lorelei, come here. Lorelei, who are you playing with? What are you doing?
As the young girl walks into the room, something dark can be seen moving behind her. In the background, what appeared to be the small silhouette of a child passed by, completely unnoticed by Genevieve. Some viewers suggested it was simply Lorelei's shadow. But if we take a closer look, we can see this figure was solid
goes a
and
different
moving
way.
independently of Lorelei. This hair-raising silhouette was only captured once.
Yeah.
It hasn't appeared again since.
Yeah.
Still, one sighting would have been more than enough for me to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, that's getting an 8. It looked like it was a part of the video. It didn't look like an overlay. Yeah, that's creepy. It was moving independently. It was like a dark shadow, like more dark than a normal shadow. Like, do I have a shadow in here so I could show? I don't think it's bright enough in here. Oh, like that shadow. See, like my backpack right there. Like that's like kind of hazy around the edges and darkest like near the object. That was just completely dark. A dark mass all the way around. So it's getting an 8. That's creepy. You should tell your daughter to stop talking to the spirits.
A video posted to the Paranormal Encounters subreddit caught a lot of attention. Posted by Reddit user Blonde in the Woods, she went on to explain that her husband's best friend used to live in a house nearby. Over the years, he caught a few peculiar videos of orbs inside his home, but never anything too out of the ordinary. He ended up getting divorced and selling the house, and it wasn't long after a new family moved in that they caught something deeply unsettling on camera.
I feel like I've seen this.
At exactly 8:25 p.m., their living room camera picked up movement upstairs. A small figure resembling a child rushed past an open doorway, and as it passed, a faint voice can be heard, almost like it was saying help.
Yeah,
According to the family, the house was completely empty when this footage was recorded. And if that's true, then there definitely should not have been a creepy-ass child running around upstairs. Number 1.
Okay, my question is, was everybody asleep? Nobody was walking around? Because I feel like maybe that could have been an artifact. Or like a glitch of maybe a kid walking around. I'm gonna give that a 7. I'm gonna give that a 7 because I feel like it's definitely creepy. The audio glitching was definitely weird. But was anybody up there during that time? Did he say? I'm sorry, I'm like kind of zoning out.
Recorded, and if that's true, according to the family, the house was completely empty when this footage was recorded.
Okay, so if that's true, then that is a 10, but I'm gonna give it a 7. Next.
And if that's true, then there definitely should not have been a creepy-ass child running around upstairs. Number 1.
Number 1.
A YouTuber named John, who goes by JRob Online, often hosts sports-focused live streams, where he and a few friends jump on to talk, joke around, and put on a show for viewers. But during one particular stream, as John and his friend Chris were live on camera,
wait,
something
I think
deeply
I've seen this
unsettling
one.
appeared in the background.
And a couple of more
Yes,
pieces. I do like RJ Barrett, but I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
Oh my god, this is such a good one.
Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it. Run it back. I gotta run it back.
Hey, I didn't see it. I didn't see anything, man. I was looking at
As the group carried on with the stream like usual, Junebug suddenly noticed something disturbing behind Chris. While watching the screen, a dark figure slowly came into frame, walking directly behind him. Chris quickly brushed it off, insisting there was nothing there and reminding everyone that he was home alone. But as the shadow passed by, Chris turned his head, almost like he felt something move behind him. After that moment, he did what most of us would have done and flipped on the lights and kept them on for the rest of the stream. Now the only question left is the most unsettling one of all. If he was truly alone, then who or what was walking behind him?
I'm gonna give that, I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8. I think that is definitely creepy. There's definitely something there. And it was gliding. I guess it could have been glitchy if somebody was walking behind him, but I don't know. The fact that everybody, or at least one other person saw it and was like, hey, yo, who is that behind you? I don't know. I feel like that kind of makes it a little more solid, solid piece of evidence. So it wasn't like, I mean, I guess they could have added it in, but it didn't look added in. I would have liked to see the reaction if they reviewed the footage. But yeah, that's getting an 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below the scariest video. I think mine was the haunted house. I gave that a 10. So while you're down there commenting, click all the buttons. You know what to do. And I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world viewing this, and peace.